What's up guys, it's me Sylvia back with another video, and today I'm going to be doing a DIY video. So if you've been following me on Snapchat, you know that I've been redoing my room, and I love home decor, but I feel like a lot of it is really expensive, and why not DIY something if you can rather than purchase something that's expensive, full price. Gotta save our money, you know? So I feel like my next few DIY videos will be on room accessories or room decor or home decor, just things based on that. But obviously I want it to be super easy and really cheap for you guys to do as well. So this particular DIY is gonna be on desk accessories. The main thing throughout this whole video is my marble contact paper, which I only bought for like 20 something dollars, I think, or maybe $30. I'll put the link in the description where I purchased the marble contact paper, but honestly with this stuff you can do so much. So if you're interested in seeing how I turned a few Dollarama items into really cool, expensive looking desk decor, then just keep watching. Bye! Hope you like the video.
So first I'm going to show you guys how I made these beautiful gold and marble coasters. So you're going to need some scissors, a pencil, this is optional, gold nail polish, and gold paint, depending on what color you want to do, and obviously the coasters. So this is the marble contact paper I was telling you guys I got off of eBay for 20 bucks, and these are the coasters. I just got them from Walmart. It came with 6 of them, and then all I did is I started to paint the back cork side gold because I didn't really like the cork, and I just wanted it to match my room decor, which is white and gold. So just go over that with whatever color you want, or you could even leave it cork, you know, if you wanted cork with marble. But whatever color you do, just make sure you do all 4 sides so it still looks the same color once they're all piled up on top of each other. It'll just look really good. Now all I'm doing is just tracing the coaster on top of the contact paper on the back side of it, and I'm doing that with my pencil. That just makes it easy if you make a mistake, and then now you just want to cut that out. So I just cut it in a full square, and then rounding it, and now I'm just checking to make sure it fits right over top, and it does. Now you can see here that I made sure to put the gold paint a little bit on top of the coaster as well, so you know, if the thing was too small it still looked really pretty. So all I did was take off the sticker of the back of the contact paper, and now I'm being careful to stick it on the one side and then making sure that there's no bubbles. I'm just using another coaster to flatten it onto the coaster. And that is it, you guys. It's so simple and they look so gorgeous. I did all 6 of them. Now all of the DIYs in this video are really easy, but this one was definitely the easiest. So next we're going to be doing my marble mirror. So this was originally a Dollarama mirror. It had a black frame, which really did not match my room at all. It was stored in my closet for the longest time until I decided, hey, I can make this really pretty. So all I'm doing there is just measuring the edges of the frame, and I'm going to do that right on top of the contact paper and just trace it out. So you couldn't really see the pencil, but that's exactly what the shape looked like. It's literally just as big as the frame, and I used a measuring tape just to really make sure that I was precise with this. And now I'm just cutting it out, and take your time with this. If you need help measuring, then you know, get some help measuring to make sure it fits really well. But I did make sure here that I am leaving a little bit of extra space, because you'll notice that the black frame does kind of wrap around. It's not flat, right? It is a 3D object, so you want to make sure that you're also measuring the edges and leaving a little bit of extra space. So right now all I'm doing is cutting the smaller square to just really make sure we do have that frame in the marble, and this is what you're going to be left with. So now I'm just going to cut diagonally in all the corners of the frame that we just made. This is going to make it a lot easier to stick on. So I'm doing each side piece by piece. Here I'm going to begin by tucking it in inner part of the frame there. You want to make sure that you're really getting the inner part and the outer, and we made sure to measure for that as well. So that's why it's fitting really well. So once you get it stuck in the middle there, it's really easy to just press down the rest of the contact paper, and I'm just being careful here not to leave any bubbles and just go really slowly with this. And trust me, have patience, it'll just stick on really easily, but just try not to get any bubbles. That's the only thing. And now once I have that stuck on really securely, I'm just gonna do the extra part here on the very edge, and since I did measure out an extra centimeter, it's wrapping around perfectly and it's covering the black on all the sides, and then it's really just gonna look like marble from all angles, which is what you want. So there's no black showing, and then now you just want to take a pair of scissors and cut off the excess from the sides, and just make any adjustments that you need to if it's not perfect. So we got one side done, and now I'm doing the exact same thing with the other 3 sides and using the strips that we made, and this is the finished result, you guys. So pretty and so simple. I put that exactly where I do my storytime videos, and yeah, I just love the way it turned out. So tag me in the pictures if you guys decide to recreate this yourself with one of your old mirrors. So next I did this beautiful marble tray to keep on my desk with all the stuff I reach for most. And to start off, I bought this wooden box from the dollar store. You can easily just use a shoebox lid if you don't want to spend money. It was only $2 though. And then now I'm just going to trace out each side of the box, and I'm going to kind of make it so then I can fold it after I cut it out. It's going to be like one of those nets, you know, that you did in grade school to create 3D shapes. And this is just going to make it so much easier and quicker to place it onto the box. So after you cut it out, you're going to want to fold on all the sides of the shape. I don't know, I'm having so much trouble explaining this, but you all did this in grade school. Like, we know how to do this. So I'm just folding each side, and I did leave a little bit of an extra space at the top of each of the rectangular sides just to make sure that I can cover the top of the sides, because I had about a 1 centimeter thickness to the width of the sides. So I wanted to make sure that that was covered as well. So here all I'm doing is folding it all to make sure that it is going to be placed really easily onto the box. So once you're done that, this is what you're left with. It should be enough contact paper to fit it perfectly on the entire outside of the box. So I just made sure that that was the case, and now I'm just going to take it off little bit by little bit. You really do not want to pull it off altogether. So I just took off the one side here, and that's what I'm starting out with. And now I'm just pressing it down, putting it right at the top of the edge of the box as well, and I'm going to do that with all the other pieces. So I cut out just the bottom part, and now I'm going to place that on the bottom of the box as well. And again, I'm just using a coaster or something flat to make sure that there's no bubbles and that it's sticking on really, really well. And then just do that with the remaining sides. Take your time with this. You know, you want to make sure that it's fitting really nicely and that there's no bubbles, and it's very easy to kind of crinkle up the paper if you do it all at once. So really try and do it piece by piece, which is what I'm doing here. And just cut off any excess along the way. I know I had a few corners that I just had to cut off. And again, just throughout the entire process, make sure you're using something to flatten it so you don't get any bubbles and it looks legit. So this is what you're going to be left with once you do the entire outer side. So now that the outside's done, we got to do the exact same thing for the inside. So we're going to create another net by measuring each side and tracing that onto the contact paper. And now that we created the net shape, we want to fold it all in. We're going to fold each side, and this is going to make it really easy to place it inside, just like how I'm doing right now. And again, just to make it easier, you want to work on this piece by piece. So I started out with one of the sides, took off the sticky paper and stuck it on there side by side. It made it so much easier. It'll really just make it less sticky and give you less hassle if you do it piece by piece. And again, just use something dull and flat. I'm still using the coaster to make sure that I'm getting the contact paper all on the inner corners. It is really hard to kind of get it in there with your fingers, so using something flat like the coaster will help you not only get rid of the bubbles, but just really make sure the contact paper is stuck onto every single part of that box or shoebox lid, whatever you're using. So that is the finished product, you guys. You have your marble tray in a jiffy. So I just put all my favorite items that I like to use every single day on there, and the items that are usually on my desk, but it makes them look so much more organized when they're in a tray like this.
So that is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. As always, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button if you did enjoy it, because that just shows me that you guys like me, right? You like me. You want me to keep making videos? Hit that thumbs up button. Let me know down in the comments if you guys decide to try this out. You can obviously use this marble contact paper, or really like any sort of contact paper, for so many different things. I only did a few things, but I'm so inspired to just like do my entire house now. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media so you can stay updated with my little redecoration of my room. And that obviously will lead up to room tour video. So that's gonna be coming very soon in the future, but I still have a few things that I want to do with my room before it's perfect to show you guys. Well, I feel like I could always work on it, but you know, I'm getting there. I'll make a room tour very, very soon. That is all for now. I will see you guys in my next video. Don't forget to subscribe though so you can see it, okay? Love you, bye. Bye.
Now I'm going to show you guys how you can mix two different glitters to make your own color. I'm going to mix this really bright lime green with the gold just to tone it down.